All right, guys, this is gonna be interesting. I'm looking at this lineup for today. It's not the full lineup for the Twins, but Max Kepler is always scary. Arez, I think, is gonna have a breakout year. JT Riddle's pretty good second baseman, underrated. Um, but right now they're only using players that they're not sure they're gonna use. Tampa Bay using Yandy Diaz, a lot of the same players. Rosa Reina's back. That's going to be cool for them. Joey Wendell, Brendan Lau, a lot of familiar names actually. Their pitching, they took a big hit losing Morden and Snell, which is why I'm picking them not even to make the playoffs this year. Joey Wendell strikes out a lot, but he has good power. He used to be an Oakland Athletic. So yeah, the game should have started by now, but this is going to be a every week, Saturdays and Sundays. Okay, I'm gonna put that in there. This is a Saturday Sun thing. This is a Saturday Sunday thing for the whole season. So yeah, basically that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be talking about some of the prospects that they're mentioning as they go. But yeah, basically just here to talk baseball. Right now it's commercial, but but so far, like, I don't pick the Rays to make the playoffs just because they lost their two best pitchers. And you guys are always welcome to comment in here about anything you want, baseball or really anything. But this is a big base. This is going to be every on both weekend days. I will be doing these for 2 games a weekend. And yeah, I just think that Morton being gone, as well as Aaron Loup in their bullpen, who was a big part of their bullpen. I thought he pitched well during the playoffs, unlike their whoever Nick Anderson, I think, was to get not Nick Anderson, something Anderson. The Rays closer was terrible, but Loup was good. And the fact that they lost Loup is a big hit. He's a big time player for them, as well as. So the fact that they lost one of their better bullpen players and two of their starting rotation, they're not going to do well. Glasnow's not their best pitcher. That's not a good recipe. I don't think he pitched well during the postseason. Wow. Tachi's crushing that ball against the A's. I just got to respect it. 2 for 3 with a home run. Dude, he deserved that contract, especially since he's so young. It made sense. It doesn't make sense to sign Pujols to whatever contract they gave him. Plus, there's talk that Pujols lied about his age so he can get a bigger contract when signing with the Angels. So that was kind of an interesting article I read. I'm not sure it's accurate, but there is a conspiracy going on. Yes, I did shave. Yes, I did shave. I used to have like a big time beard. And my hair is kind of annoying, so I'm probably going to cut that too. Alright. They got Rich Hill. Is that Rich Hill on Tampa? That is Hill. Oh yeah, they got Rich Hill. He's playing his team that he played for last year. He's a former Athletic, and then they traded him like half a season in to the Dodgers, where he pitched all right for the Dodgers. I wouldn't say he was an elite pitcher, but he was steady. All right, first pitch to Arez. Oh, the speed. Oh, what a play by a first baseman not named Ji-Man Choi. Dude, I wonder where Ji-Man Choi went. Is he still on? I gotta look this up now at the commercial. We'll look to see where Ji-Man Choi went. That guy was insane in the World Series. And they just started the postseason in general. Totally underrated. Had a breakout year. Kevin Cash is. I don't think he's a great manager. There were a lot of questionable things he did. Most of which he got lucky on last season. I think maybe he should pay attention to pitch count before taking the guy out and how dominant he's been. Like Morton, especially during the playoffs. I mean, I don't like his managing style. It's a lot of questionable decisions, a lot of big risks that you don't need to take. Just stick with part of it. That's probably part of the problem with analytics. I mean, there were games where Morton and Snell should have been left in. Both I can think of 2 World Series games, one with Morton, one with him, and one with Snell, and they wouldn't let him pitch past the 5th or like 2 outs in the 5th. It was stupid. I don't think he's a good manager. I don't care that he went to World Series and almost won. I don't think he's that great. That's just my blunt opinion. Kevin Cash is. I'm glad I have Bob Melvin, and given what the A's have compared to some of these other teams, his management has been great. I think if the Rays had, yeah, if the Rays had someone like Bob Melvin or something as their manager, they'd be they may have won the World Series. I think, given how close it was with stupid management, and a lot of their players were actually super red hot too. Rosarena, I know Lau was struggling, but I'm sure he would have figured out a way to get Lau out of his head. Oh, it's Kepler. Is that Kepler? Yeah. Kepler's at the plate. He's a beast. It's 0-1. When he gets hot, he's super hot. Like this, he has a 220 average in spring training, but he just launched one. Oh, whoa. A bullet to second base, and then they doubled off the guy who was on first. Rich Hill getting out of an inning because of his great right infielders. Rich Hill just needs consistency. He's steady, but he needs to take it up a notch and still be steady. I don't know. He's consistent, like given his like stat. I don't know. He's consistent in some ways. Like, well, for example, he's about the same every start overall. But then he's consistent in some ways. He's consistent in bad ways. Like when he's in trouble in a big game, he does not pitch. He tends to walk too many people when they're. He tends to walk people way too often. He's too consistent with that. Eventually, you got to trust your fielders and give up contact. And you can't go for the strikeout every single time. That's what I'd look at Rich Hill as. That's why he's never going to be. That's why he hasn't been the best, like a top pitcher, because that's what's holding him back is these walks and and then he puts himself in a gym where he can't give a hit, and he does give up a hit, and that's why he's not. And that so he digs himself a hole with walks, and then has to give up contact. By that point, it's a bunch of momentum, and they're going to score on like a sacrifice or something. The runners will advance on it, and so that's my take on him. Maybe the Rays will do something with him that will help him look better, but the Rays made Charlie Morton look pretty good. All right. Smeltzer, I think is this guy's. No, this is Dubonk. Dobnuk. Dobnik. Fastball slider combo. He's got cool glasses. I want to be like this guy. I want to be like him. Other than the facial hair. I don't like the mustache. Never mind. I don't want to be like this guy. I want to be the opposite. Alright. Bottom of the first. Austin Meadows. We got Austin Meadows, guys. So yeah, I just got done saying that I'm done with the. I'm not picking the Rays to go to the playoffs. I know they just made the World Series, but they lost Snell, they lost Morton. So it's just kind of a recap of where we're at. I think they're going to come in third in that division. It's going to go Yankees, Blue Jays, Rays, Orioles. And am I missing a team in that division? I don't know. Oh, Red Sox will be before the Orioles. Orioles are last place again. That's my prediction for that AL East. Twins will probably win their division unless I don't know. I'm picking the Twins to win I'm picking the White Sox. Then the Twins will get the second place in the Central. I'm picking for the AL West. I think it's gonna go. I actually think it's gonna go. I'm not too sure on it, but I'm pretty sure that the Angels are gonna take either the A's or the Astros place. I'm given how that. I think it's gonna go. I think it's gonna go. A's, Angels, Astros, Mariners. That's my guess. The Mariners are easy last place, but I think that the Angels adding Alex Cobb and Quintana or Rosarena back to where he was last season. He just got a hit. I like a Rosarena. I think he's cool. But yeah, those are my AL picks. So yeah, Rosarena on first. Oh, Rosarena, they can't catch him stealing. That throw was behind. That was a nice play by the shortstop. Looked like. Wait, was it shortstop? Yeah, the shortstop. That was way off that throw, and then they still almost got. And then the shortstop saved the Rosarena going to third. They need to look at that catcher because that was not very good by the catcher. Well, Rosarena on with one out. We already got some offense. I'm excited about some of the young, like when you watch teams like the Rays or the A's, it's really interesting in spring training because they always tend to have new players every year, and I think that would be and a lot of cool prospects and stuff. Same with I like watching like the youthful teams or teams with new players every year, just because of that. It's new faces. It's harder to guess who will make the starting lineup for certain positions. The A's made some big moves, and they were able to because they didn't sign Semien or Hendricks back. Hendricks wasn't good in the playoffs. Semien was, I don't know, I don't think Semien will have another MVP quality year. Like placing third in MVP that one year, it's not going to happen again. So, both of which I think are around 30 years old. So, a little over 30 years old. So, there's really no point in signing to a long-term deal. Plus, they're super expensive. We got Korlak, we got Andrews, and we finally got rid of Chris Davis, his big contract, and we got Andrews out of it. And we also had to trade Jonah Heim, who was very marketable, but we got Sean Murphy. Not to be confused with Dr. Sean Murphy from The Good Doctor. I believe that's getting canceled at some point. They haven't renewed it. They decided to cancel it. So this is, I think, the last season, or there's one more season after. For those of you who like that show. Oh, 1 and 2 here to Brandon Lau. That guy can crush it. He's batting 269 though in this spring training. For pitchers, I just want to see that they're healthy and they're throwing it hard, because no one's really trying in spring training. From a pitcher's perspective, they're trying out new pitches and stuff. So I'm not too worried about a guy's ERA if he's already proven. But if you're looking at bullpen, you can't be. All I'm looking for is that I'm not going to give up home. That the pitchers I do have are working, and that and I'm not giving up. And that I'm good at getting out of jams. And strikeouts. I guess strikeouts are pretty important too, but it's hard to tell with strikeouts because you don't pitch that many innings per game. Even if you're a bullpen, like you don't even pitch every day as a bullpen. There's no consistency, so pitchers it's hard to figure out. You pretty much have to be proven, and then, or you have to look at resume a lot. Steve Wright 3. He's like, oh, I love that. I love this umpire. He was so animated. He's like, Steve Wright 3. It was hilarious. I love it when it's spring training, dude. Chillax. He just pauses and he's like, Steve Wright. They showed the replay. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. I like this umpire. I want to see more strikeouts. That was ridiculous. Oh yeah, even this. Steve. He's so animated doing everything. This guy's having some fun out here during spring training. They should make him do like every single game, every single day. He's that good of a ump. Then I love animated. Oh, he does it again. I wonder what I have to say for a ball 4. Haven't seen that yet. Yandy Diaz is at the plate batting 307 during spring training. That's going to go down, or most likely, because he will start hitting for power. Oh wow, that was crushed. Never mind. He's gonna bet like 400 in the regular season. Oh no, I thought that was going out of the park. I was like, never mind. He's batting 400 for regular season. It's only going up. It's not. So yeah, I'm gonna look up where Ji-Man Choi went because I think he left. But yeah, this is. I love this umpire. This home plate umpire is the best I love it when they're all animated and all excited about calling strikeouts or a walk. And it probably irritates whoever's negatively impacted by the walk or the strikeout. He just wants to call strikeouts just because now. All right. Oh, he's still with the Rays. He's just not starting today. Ji-Man Choi. He's from South Korea. Nice. He's 260 pounds and he moves he's so flexible. I don't understand it. He's 29 years old. 29 and he's 6'1". The guy's a giant compared to me. He's massive. And he moves quite well. Like I said, he could do the splits and everything. What's up with this Little League Home Run Derby? Why did that kid just dab? That's not. I don't like the idea of dabbing. I think it's horrible. I just don't get the point in it. Rich Hill's coming back to the mound. Can he show off that great? Can he have a 1-2-3 inning here? He is a very good curveball and splitter combo. Curveball slider, I mean. Curveballs and sliders are his main pitches. You just threw a ball. Austin Dio. Oh, he didn't do the motion. How is it a ball? I want to see some animation here. Oh, yeah, let's see if there's a walk. See how the umpire reacts. Take your base. That'd be hilarious. 3-0. He's throwing it too high. And he's throwing it away. I don't know what he's doing. Oh. Austin Dio fighting it off. Austin Dio. I like his. I don't know. I'm starting to like his hair. It's blonde. And it's fake. Or is it white? I can't tell. With the helmet's on. Oh, error. They still got him. Oh, come on, dude. That was a legendary. You should have taken the walk. Would have been legendary to see this umpire call a walk. This home plate umpire is the best. All right. Chirac. I love this umpire, man. I can watch him all day. Watch him all weekend. Watch him all week. Oh, ground ball again. He's getting a lot of ground balls. That's positive. A lot of low hit balls or ground balls. Dude, he's only at 16 pitches through 5 outs. A little over 3 pitches a batter. I mean, an out. That's pretty good. This is the 6th batter, JT Riddle. Oh, that was a nice pitch. He froze him. He froze him. It is all over. He froze him. Again, he keeps going at him. Yeah, Hill's doing pretty well. We're only in the 2nd inning, guys. I'll be here through pretty much the entire game, if not the entire game. Which I think is a shorter game than usual. All right, 1-2. Let's get this at bat over with. I want to see a new pitcher. In that case, give up a home run to JT Riddle. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, what a catch! A Rosarena, who else? The only player better than him is Corey Seager when it comes to the World Series and the postseason. And the entire Dodgers team took for him to get taken down. But yeah, 0-0. What a joy. I thought this would be like a home run game, and it hasn't been. I'm kind of disappointed, actually. I haven't. I think the NL is most unpredictable, other than the like, other than the West. The NL is so unpredictable. I can't figure it out. I think. I think the Cubs will. Um. Yeah, I'm picking the Cubs to win that division. And I'm picking the Cubs or the Cardinals to win that division. I can't tell. Wainwright is coming back. Yachty's coming back, but I don't think that they're the same as they used to be based on last year. And then the East is wide open. The Nationals got better. The Mets got better. It's a matter of really who stays healthy between those two teams. Phillies, they have some talent. They re-signed Didi Gregorius. I think they've vamped up their bullpen. I don't remember most of the players they got, but my understanding is they've amped up their pitching staff. It's my understanding, and yeah, so we'll have to see. Oh, it's Joey Wendell. Oh, what a strike! Dub knocking at the doorstep. Oh, that was way outside. What are you throwing, dude? Yeah, the Twins' weakness is their pitching. They just also lost Odorizzi to the Astros too. He threw his bat. Come on, should be an automatic out. He almost killed somebody. You could have killed somebody, man. I remember Josh Johnson went flying into the stands and hit a guy. Hit the barely hit the seats. Hit the first level of the seats. Oh, that was a nice pitch. Good pitch, not a strikeout for Dob. No, he's already at 21 pitches and he's had 3 outs. They're working that pitch count. It's something I'm sure most managers like to see. Oh, he's not excited about the strikeout. He ran out of energy. This early on, ump. This early on. Slow motion. He's out of there. All right. Shugo. He's DHing today. He's betting 197. He's DHing. He's not going to make the team. He shouldn't. They like his versatility, though. Oh, that's a strike. That's not 2-1. That's a strike. Call it what it is. They're trying to make him give up a home run. This is not acceptable. Now I'm going to be mad if there is a home run. Oh, nice cut. He swung. Nice cutter. It was a horrible cut. Better, but that pitch cut nicely. 3-2. Oh, we got a full count here. 27 pitches. He's had 4 outs. Dude, this guy's terrible at pitch count. Oh, that was very high pop up. Arez got to it. Greatest splitter ever. Yeah. Hey, nice to see you. Yeah, I'm basically just doing this Saturdays and Sundays, just because I know some people can't make it every single day. How have you been? Same. Uh, so I'm like way ahead on all my classwork, so I'm able to do this on Saturdays and Sundays, like all the time now. Just like I did last baseball end of the last baseball season. So that'll be cool. I had a surprise pick. I don't know what you think of this. Two surprise things in the AL. The Angels make the playoffs as a wild card. They come in second in the AL West, basically because they added pitching. And the Tampa Bay Rays do not make the playoffs because they lost like 3 good pitchers: Loop, Morton, and Snell. So I'm not sure if they're really that popular in opinion, but I think with Alex Cobb and Quintana, plus some better bullpen players going to the Angels, they have I think they're going to come in second. I don't think the Astros make it. If not, the A's don't make it, but the Astros or the A's will be out this year of the playoffs. Just looking at roster growth. Yeah, they have to stay healthy. And so I'm looking into that. The problem is their second base, Barreto. He's better step it up. He finally, if he doesn't develop now, he's not going to develop ever. He was on the A's for a while. He just can't hit. I guess he got it improves a lot. He's fast and he's a good utility fielder, but uh, they still have some of the better bats in the league. They got Dexter Fowler. Oh yeah. Uh, I don't even know what they got out of it. I know he went to the Padres, right? And they lost Lester to the Cubs lost Lester to the Washington on what wasn't even that big of a that high of a signing cost wise. Dude, the Cubs are screwed. I think when they fired Madden, it was over. No one wanted to play there anymore. They don't like Ross as much, so everyone's asking for a trade and stuff. Yeah, that's not good. I guess it's time to try out that guy Mills, right? And you still have Hendricks. Yeah, we still have Hendricks, right? One of the best aces in baseball. He's very consistent. I know that, and very low pitch, and he's a good workhorse because he's low pitch count. And Chris Bryant's gonna be gone after this year. Yeah, So you're basically in rebuild with a few pieces that you're keeping because Quintana's getting old, and I believe. Oh yeah, and it seems like every month you're gonna see something on the news with him where he's amazing. It goes all over ESPN. With but Bryant's gonna leave. Contreras is probably. I'm not sure what their they have to get rid of Rizzo's contract. I know he's getting kind of old, and Bryant, you got to trade him while you can. You got to get some compensation for these players while you still can. Don't end up like the Phillies with like Utley, Ryan Howard, Jimmy Roll. Yeah, I think Jimmy Rollins was on that team. Cole Hamels. You can't hold on to him for too long and then ruin your franchise. And have to wait forever. Cliff Lee was part of those big contracts that they shouldn't have signed. So it's such a long-term deal. The Giants are another example. Yeah, it's been a crazy offseason. I'm just glad that the A's finally got rid of Chris Davis. It was perfect timing. He just hit a bunch of home runs in the playoffs. All right, yeah, I'll be here. It's only like the third inning or second inning. All right, we got a 1-0. Celestino. Some guy I don't know. Maybe he's a prospect that's worth looking at. Oh, that was a nice pitch, though. Why is Hill still out there? He's got 30 pitches. You need to try out another pitcher. Thought they liked their bullpen. This is okay. I don't know what they're doing with Rich Hill. I don't know why they have him in third inning. Oh, that was a nice hit. I thought that was down the line. That could have been a double for the ninth place hitter. Who I can't pronounce his name. Celestino. Whatever the heck your name is, dude. Chaz Rhodes in the bullpen. He's good. Ooh, that was crushed. Oh, no, it's just high pop out. Rosarena gets it again. We still have a man on first here. Celesti. They call him Celesti. Come. I just want to see somebody score. Dude, it's the third inning. Why aren't people scoring? It's spring training. I thought we were supposed to have fun. Watching like a home run derby, basically. A Raz. I always thought it was a Rez. Oh. Romine got a stolen base. Andrew Romine, not Austin Romine. Not to be confused with the Yankees catcher, who's not even a Yankees catcher anymore. He's on the Tigers or something. One and two. I'm kind of tired of this Rich Hill. I want to see a change of pace for this game, man. That was a good play by the catchers, and that guy was clutch in the playoffs. And I think it was his first playoffs because he came from the Mariners. And it is playable. very sunny, so it's hard to get to these fly balls. People are struggling to get to them. Also, no one's gonna dive because it's spring training. So yeah, guys, I was also looking at some of these articles, and Billy Hamilton is getting. They said he's not going to make the Indians said he was not going to make the team. I think he's actually a really good player. I don't know what's so wrong with him. He's a cheap contract usually. Um, he's a very good base runner. Um, very aggressive late in the games. Puts pressure on people late in the games. You don't necessarily have to make him try and steal third every time. Like do difficult steal it every time, but like just the threat of him being on. I think he can turn singles into doubles if hitting the outfield high enough. If it's a good enough looper, I think he's a great fielder. Maybe he's not the best home run hitter, which is where the league is going, and that might be part of what it is. But still, everyone needs that speedster on their team, and Billy Hamilton is going to be teamless by the end of spring training is what they said, and maybe I think a lot of teams could use a little bit of speed on their team. For example, the A's need it. The Giants have a bunch of old guys who are slow, other than Dubon. But other than that, they have a bunch of sluggers only. I could think of a number of teams that any team could really use him. The Phillies could probably use him since they don't really have as much speed. I can name. Oh, the Twins can definitely use him. They have zero speedsters. So I'm just thinking, a lot of teams can use him, and he's cheap. He's like, I had to look up what his contracts are, but I'm pretty sure he's cheap. Is what I've always heard. Kiermaier has a home run off of Garrett Cole this spring training. Whoa. Dang. They're showing Kiermaier highlights. I forgot how good he is. He's the best player in the league. He's not. He's the opposite. No, he's not the opposite. He's somewhere in between. He's above average. I don't know where he is, but he's good. His highlights are great. Just like Billy Hamilton's highlights are great. I'm telling you, I want the A's to. I just don't want him in my division. I want him, or at the very least, I want him on my team here. Oh, the A's did add speed. Elvis Andrus has speed, so I'm pretty happy with that. And he's got a long-term deal, dude. I don't care if he's older. He's getting his 3,000. It's gonna be so funny if Elvis Andrus gets his 3,000s hit, which he probably will if we do full seasons. As an athletic, which is the rival of the Rangers, where he's spent almost his entire career with the Rangers, and he won't get his 3,000s hit with them. It would be with the A's, a big-time rival. That would be so awesome, dude. Strike three. Fifth strikeout for Dovnock. He's striking fools out easily. I've always liked Elvis Andrus, even though he's on the Rangers. Even when they were competitive with the A's, I still kind of respect. I've always respected him. He's always about. He reminds me of Tatis a little bit in the sense he just wants to have fun. He's got a great attitude. He's a good player. Oh, he's a stud, both fielding and hitting. Yeah, young Andrus is really what is the closest thing I think of to Tatis. Although Tatis is more of like a Beltre and Andrus, in turn because power. But if you look at this Rangers championship teams when they were making the World Series and losing, Adrian Beltre and Elvis Andrus were both like the fun guys on that team that were great for morale. Played super. One of them had power, one had speed, but Tatis just those all in one. But still, Andrus' attitude was so great. And he's exciting to watch there at shortstop. The plays he makes. Look up his age and his contract, because I'm not gonna make up what his contract is. That'd be weird. All right. But I'm pretty sure he'd resign too if we continue to win, as long as he's not on the Rangers. And I'm not even sure they even react. It's time he wins a championship, and I think the A's eventually can get there with Ole and Chapman still developing, even, which is scary that they're still not who they're going to be long term. Um, oh, I didn't know he's Venezuelan. He's 32, and how much um, contract does he have? Contract. He'll be a free agent in 2024. Yeah, he should get to that 3,000 hit mark. Elvis Andrus. I'm looking forward to having Elvis Andrus as an A's fan. He'll be unrestricted free agent, and I'm pretty sure he'd resign with the A's like Coco Chris did for most. Coco Chris until his final half year from like 2012 to like 28, almost like 5 or 6 years with that. And I just like guys who have fun. I think that's a big part of the game is morale. Or there's pretty stagnant this game. Wish there were some new pitchers, but there's not much change of what I'm seeing. Plus, I don't think as many people care about these teams. I might end up ending this. It's the fourth inning, so we're nearly halfway through the game already. Um. Oh well. Oh, I'm gonna look up the A's roster because I'm really interested. Oh, really? An interview? Those are always boring. Active roster. We got Bassett, Wadenson, Charles, Wadenson. Oh, we got Cole Orban. That's a big one. Jeffries should be good finally. I wouldn't say finally. We got Korlak. We got Capillion. Danny Jimenez, whoever that is. AJ Puck. Oh, Romero. I've seen pitch pretty well. We got Sergio Romo, some experience, at least to coach the players. I got Trevor Rosenthal, big time game. Bert Smith played well until he got injured. Nick Turley's all right. Wendelken had a hell of a season last season. But I'm looking for not the active roster, the 40-man roster. Yeah, we got Mike Fiers. He's pretty good. Puck, if Puck stays healthy, dude, the A's are gonna be lit. Jordan Weems played well too. They have a lot of Lou Trevino has made a name for himself. We got Murphy as our main catcher, and Austin Allen, who's actually had a good season last year. Infielders. We got Mitch Moreland as an addition to go as like a DH. We got Olson, Chad Pinder, who could play pretty much any position. Barea. Oh, Seth Brown. I hope he comes and has a good season. Mark Canna, Laureano, Piscotty. Yeah, I think we actually have a good roster compared to last year. I got Tony Kemp, who could play outfield or infield. That's a big pickup. He plays second base mainly. and will continue to do so now that La Stella is gone. Or as Dallas Braden would say, La Stella. But that's his line, not mine. Frankie Montas, good pitcher. Grant Holmes has been big. I'm trying to see something because I saw yeah, Romo's already given up a highlight reel home run to Kiermaier in this spring training. I hope he makes the team more as a mentor because I don't want him on the team otherwise. All right, Chaz Rose on the mound. He has a few pitches that are just nearly impossible to hit, even if they are in the strike zone. It freezes people a ton. I'm gonna finish up the top of the fourth and then call it a day. No one joins. Either way, I'm gonna do it. Dude, this guy is huge. I know he's a catcher, but he's pretty large, weight wise. He's short, but he's got like this giant gut. But he's strong at the same time. Tomorrow is the A's game, by the way. Once this gains a little bit more people on these things, I will start to do the whole game or like more of the games. But I'm just doing this as the first 4 innings, especially since it's spring training. This is our warm up. This is like the warm up to it. This guy's got a 2-2 count. What will Chaz Rowe do? I knew a guy named Chaz. Haven't seen him in a long time. Don't even know what he's doing. All right, we're done here. Enter the top of the fourth. It is 0-0. So yeah, has been a very boring game, but tomorrow we'll be back with probably a more exciting game. The A's at White Sox. That's gonna be a hitters matchup for sure. All right, peace.